mall is almost a routine of the past, especially when you can shop from your couch. Your favorite store is a website filled with a ton of deals and usually a better customer experience. There's no more waiting in long lines. You don't have to interact with the employee who's had a bad day and is ready to clock out, and they won't even say hello to you. We're all aware of this, but around the holidays, many of us found ourselves in the middle of it all. Although I've gotten better about it in most recent years, I'm guilty of last minute shopping. I have my list months in advance, and I know exactly what I'm getting for each person. But instead of making things easy on myself, I always find myself in a rush. I choose to be in the mall where there's always pure chaos. On top of it all, more of my time is consumed by some of the most persistent salespeople manning those kiosks in the middle of the mall. The prices are never right. They never seem to take no for an answer. And you know they're trying to do business, but it's just never the right time. Some will even follow you for about 20 feet, insisting that you take time out of your busy schedule to buy what they are selling. Ladies and gentlemen, would you want to be looked at as the kiosk in the middle of the mall? If your primary reason for speaking is to promote and sell a product, then the stage provides opportunity. But is this a good or bad time to sell? The answer could be either depending on how you go about it. So let me break it down. There's nothing worse than listening to someone on stage who's more focused on selling you something than leaving you with some useful information that could potentially help you. Telling me why I'm wrong for not buying into something is the easiest way to turn me off. But if you teach a lesson filled with a real life example, then you'll keep my attention. It works like this for many people. You have to present value, but it's even worse when the audience feels tricked. No one wants to be part of a pyramid scheme. It's okay if you want to sell yourself from the stage. And in fact, the reason some people speak is because they have a great product and it's a direct way to market their product. But you need to know when it's natural and when you're going overboard. If you find yourself more focused on making money than putting your audience first, then you, my friend, are going overboard. 2 years ago, I went to a popular comedy theater in Georgia. The comedian we went to see had been in the game for 30 years. We had a great time, but the comedian was subpar. While on the stage, he would continuously mention how he was funnier than many of the well-known comedians of today, but he simply wasn't proving it in the moment. None of his material was new, and he was extremely cocky. Before he wrapped up, he told the crowd, and I quote, "I have my DVDs on sale for you at the door. I'll be right there before you walk out. I will be waiting for you." I'm not sure who's still playing DVDs these days, but that's another topic for another day. The main point is that he wasn't lying. With only one way to exit out of the theater, he stood with his DVDs in hand, pressuring each customer to spend more of their money, or waste it, depending on if you thought he was funny or not. Not only did he take an extra 20 minutes to exit the venue, but it left many of the attendees annoyed. Although this was a different setting and one extreme example, I provided you with it because people do use similar methods when they're on the stage. When you're more focused on collecting a check than providing a good service, it comes off tacky and people tend to want to go the other way. Your audience has paid to see you speak, so in return you should go above and beyond to make it worth their time by repaying them in content and value. Even if you're doing a free gig, the previous statement remains the same because your audience is paying you with their time, and time is valuable. Fill your talk with jewels that can be taken away and people will naturally come back for more. It could be in the form of signing up for your email list or inquiring about your speaking schedule. If you have good intentions, then prove it. If you do nothing but sell, then what proof would your audience have of your legitimacy? Ultimately, why should they trust you? If you found this tip useful, please like it and share it. Comment on it as well and let me know what you think. Until next Monday, my name is Julian Leonard, and this tip was brought to you by the J. Leonard Group.